So I I took out the valve and then I filled up the propane tank with water to displace any gas, and then I cut it off the top. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna weld on some brackets so that the top can be aligned to the bottom for repeatable, so you can put the top on the same way every time. So I'm gonna weld these on, and I'll show you the rest from there. So I marked these and then drilled them out to weld on a 3/8 inch locating pin. I drilled a 2 1/4 inch hole to allow the propane burner to be inserted into the forge. I then cut a 4-inch hole in the top as an exhaust hole. I then cut some ceramic blanket to act as insulation for the top. I've drilled some holes into the top of the forge and then used baling wire to attach the ceramic blanket to the top of the forge. Then I cut the ceramic blanket out from the hole so that it will exhaust out the top. I then cut the ceramic blanket for the floor of the forge. Again, I just placed the forge on top of it and cut around it so that I would have a circular base. I cut the input hole at an angle so that the propane will swirl around and heat the whole forge. I then lined the ceramic blanket with Satanite. It is a refractory cement to help resist the heat in the forge. Here I center punch the 2-inch coupler so that I can drill it for 1/4 20 bolts so that they can hold the burner. I then cut the 2-inch pipe coupler at an angle so that it will match the angle of the input, and then added a little piece to bridge the gap and welded that on.
Then you can install 1/4x20 bolts into the holes so that you can hold on to the 1-inch input or 1-inch blower for your propane burner. I then use the propane burner to fire the Satanite so that it will set and become a rigid structure. As you can see, the forge works very well, and the inside is over 1500 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's ready to be used for melting metal.